Oh my God!
Through the table!
Now how are we gonna play beer pong? How are we gonna play beer pong now after the show?
What's in the box? Oh! They lose! But be assured, it doesn't matter who you put me in the ring with.
Coming to the ring by the Muscle and Big Tank from North Tonawanda, New York. Weighing in tonight at 185 beats per minute, he is the remix of professional wrestling, Kevin Bennett.
Oh, Brad, here comes the most polarizing man in Smash Wrestling history. Kevin Bennett, one half of the winners of the Fateful 8 Tag Team Tournament tonight, looks to become the first man to win not only Fateful 8, but gold in the same year.
Scott, he may be one half of the Fateful 8 Tag Team Tournament winners, but if you ask Kevin Bennett, Frankie TM had nothing to do with it. Kevin Bennett did it by himself.
Well, Brad, he's good. Just ask him, he'll tell you.
I just got a question for you guys. Who wants to hear a rap song? You know what? I came here with intentions to be a winner. I came here with intentions to be the man. I came here with intentions to be the 2017 Gold Tournament winner, baby! But you see, Frankie the Mobster, oh wait, Frankie TM, oh wait, no, Frankie, my bitch, couldn't be here. You know, how about you shut up? Look it, I had intentions for Frankie to come in here and pick off every single one of them losers in this match tonight. I was going straight to the top, but then you know what? Frankie had to go and tear his bicep. Let me talk!
This crowd's getting to Kevin Bennett.
Frankie TM had to go and tear his bicep. I don't know how you tear that thing because it's so big, but it's probably because of all the bitch work. What the?
And his opponent, from Toronto, Ontario, weighing in at 194 pounds, the one-man dynasty, Brent!
Well, Brad, it sounds like the franchise player in Smash Wrestling, Brent Banks, has heard enough of Kevin Bennett. As Brent Banks enters the Gold Tournament, and Brad, I talked to Brent Banks earlier, he said this tournament is the one thing that has eluded him his entire career. And tonight, he looks to get one step closer to becoming the Smash Wrestling champion. And he has to do it through the Gold Tournament.
And he's got to do it through the Kevin Bennett experience.
Well, that's right, Brad. No mistake about it. Kevin Bennett knows how to work the numbers advantage. it is tonight Brent Banks night.
Brent Banks, fresh off the match of his career in the What Culture World Cup against Speedball Mike Bailey.
And this is such a unique and interesting matchup here, Brent. The history between these two men.
Well, when Mark Haskins went down with an injury, Scott, and we had to have a tournament to crown a new champion, Kevin Bennett lost out on his shot because he lost to Brent Banks.
Well, Brad, we can go back even further than that, where Kevin Bennett made his debut in Smash Wrestling during the Brent Banks Invitational. The rivalry between these two men runs deep, and it gets revisited here tonight. 2017 Gold Tournament, the very first round. See Kevin Bennett talking trash, a little bit upset with the fact that Brent Banks interrupted him.
And there you see Big Tank almost immediately getting involved.
But Banks not backing down from the Kevin Bennett experience. He's not afraid of these guys.
Oh great, here comes Big Tank
reversal.
now.
Tank dropping off the Faithful 8 trophy right here at the commentary table.
Oh, and a rake in the back and a chop by Brent Banks. And Kevin Bennett hightailing it.
And Brent Banks, he is focused here tonight, Brent.
Oh, big chop. Well, you have to be focused on a night like tonight, Scott. And Brent Banks needs to ride that momentum from the What Culture World Cup.
Well, and Brent Banks knows what this tournament means. He knows what it can do to his
career. Hang on.
Oh! What a chop from the fan! Brent Banks is all fired up.
Brent Banks breaking the 10 count.
Jimmy Corder's letting it happen.
I mean, that's outside interference if I've ever seen it.
Oh, and Bennett from behind. And Bennett now just pummeling Brent Banks, looking to punish him. And Bennett's all fired up now.
Look at the chest of Kevin Bennett. Well, that's from a fan.
Well, that shot from the fan is that's got Bennett irate. He's furious right now. Oh, what an Irish whip! Bennett into the cover, looking to make short work of Brent Banks, but no.
Only a 1 count, Scott.
Well, it's going to take a lot more than that to take out Brent Banks.
Kevin Bennett had a steam.
Whoa! Oh! Are you kidding me?
Into the cover. Is
that enough? No. Brent Banks, of course, a Smash Wrestling original.
And listen to this crowd. As impressive as that move was, they're chanting, "You still suck," at Kevin Bennett.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, Brad, you cannot deny the ability of Kevin Bennett. Bennett now slows down the pace, taking a methodical approach. Ducks the punch, and Bennett hits one of his own here.
You know, Scott, I was talking to Bennett earlier today, and he informed me that his song,
genius!
His song, the Gold One, is actually one of the most trending songs in the rap genre on Spotify. Do you believe that?
Is that a fact?
That is a cold hard fact.
Bennett into the cover here on Banks. 2 in though. From Banks able to kick out. And of course, Brad, the gold one, the song you're referring to, is the rap that Kevin Bennett made specifically for this tournament, where he had some not-so-kind words for all the other competitors involved in the tournament.
And now Kevin Bennett trying to slow it down.
And this is an interesting strategy, not one that I expected to see out of Kevin Bennett, Brad. But again, that goes to show that you're not just preparing for your opponent the first round, you're preparing for a tournament. This is a marathon, it's not a sprint.
You're right about that. Save as much as you can for that main event, because if you make it there, it's an absolute war.
We've already seen Tarik advance to the main event tonight, assuming he'll be able to compete in it after Kevin Blackwood took him out with a steel chair.
Well, the good thing about that, Scott, Tarik did leave on his own 2 feet.
This Kevin Bennett just took 2 feet right to the face.
And now Bennett, thanks, head of steam. Oh,
this is a right hand right to the face here. And Brent Banks wisely.
He suckered him in there.
Absolutely he did. Now Banks with a head of steam, but Bennett trying to cut him off with a pass. Brent Banks to the clothesline. And a back elbow. Brent Banks on fire right now.
And you see Kevin Bennett almost made it back to a vertical base.
But every time Bennett gets up, Brent Banks is there to knock him right back down, Brad.
And here comes Banks. Whoa, backflip. Looking for the drop kick.
Right
Spot
to the
on
face.
the money.
But Bennett wisely rolling to the outside of the ring.
There's a reason he's called Brent Money Banks, and it's because he is absolute money.
I have never seen Banks this focused. Can anybody stop him with this mindset? Oh, he takes out Tank!
And Banks! Whoa, down goes Muscle and Bennett!
Yeah, he takes out the entire experience.
Whoa, blue thunderbomb!
A cover from Brent Banks. Is that enough to put Bennett away? It's not. Brad, we talk about the numbers game that Kevin Bennett has with the Kevin Bennett experience, but I think the numbers advantage is actually going to Brent Banks in this matchup because this entire crowd is on his side.
I wouldn't say the entire crowd, Scott. I think it's about 50-50. Somehow Kevin Bennett has made himself fans in the Smash Wrestling audience.
Brent Banks now measuring up Kevin Bennett.
Banks could be looking for slight spread here. The sheer Nui.
Bennett able to shrug it off,
and
though.
hang on, Big Tank is just on the apron.
What is he doing on the apron?
Oh, looking for the cutter!
Whoa! Banks able to fight out of it.
Knee to the face! Brent Banks head of steam. And Banks hits the cutter!
Nails it! Two in? No. Bennett able to kick out. Shades of doubt perhaps creeping into the mind of Brent Banks now, but he's got to stay focused.
Well, if you're Brent Banks, you can't let the experience get in your head.
Looking for an
As hard as
Alabama
it is to
slam
do.
here into the buckle. No, Bennett able to roll through.
Into the cover.
Is it enough to put Banks away? It's not. Banks able to get the shoulder up again.
Oh,
it's a Guri.
And now Bennett looking for the cutter. Nails it!
And is that enough to put Banks away? Bennett looking to punch his ticket. No! This first round match continues.
Every single one of these opening contests could be a main event, Scott. That's the beauty of the Gold Tournament.
On it, it's just, you know the finals is going to be star-studded. Which is how good these first round matchups are, Brad.
Bennett headed to the top rope. Banks is up. Oh!
A chop right to the chest of Bennett. Oh, and a slap right to the face. And another one. Bennett's chest is raw meat at this point.
Kevin Bennett might have to pull a muscle and not wear a shirt.
I think the last thing Bennett wants to do right now is pull a muscle. Oh, a knee! Right to the face!
That killed him!
Bennett has not moved.
Bennett is limp. And Brent could be going for the shoot.
And now what's Tank doing? Hang on here. Bennett almost ran into the Tank, but able to hit the brakes.
Oh!
A boot right to the face of Tank.
A Yakuza kick right to the face, and now Banks looking for the Shunui. He uses Tank! Into the cover!
Is that enough to put Bennett away? Oh, come on! Disqualify him. Kick him out. Muscle grabbing the leg. Oh, come on!
Come on!
This is an embarrassment to the tournament right now.
And now Bennett stacks him up. Oh, the remix, that's it.
Give me a break.
Winner of this contest, Kevin Bennett!
Kevin Bennett advances to the finals of the Gold Tournament, and Brad, as you said earlier, Frankie TM unable to be here tonight after tearing a tricep. So he knows he's not going to have to worry about Frankie TM at all tonight.
And let me guess, he's going to tell everyone that he did it by himself too.
Of course he is. Brent Banks just got robbed. But Brad, whether we agree with it or not, it doesn't really matter. The fact of the matter is that Kevin Bennett has advanced to the finals of the Gold Tournament and will be in tonight's main event.
I got it.
It is main event time here in Montreal, Quebec, Brad. Tarik set to go one-on-one with the Smash Wrestling debut of Matt Sydal.
This is going to be off the charts. Tarik, we don't need to remind you, but he is on the top of his game right now, Sky. He is the hardest hitter in all of professional wrestling, and he's going up against one of the most innovative high flyers in all of professional wrestling history.
This is a clash of styles between two of the best, in my opinion, Brad, in the business today.
His opponent hails from St. Louis, Missouri. He is Reborn Matt Sydal.
Reborn Matt Sydal, debuting here in Smash Wrestling. And Brad, this is a moment in and of itself.
You're right about that. Debuting in our debut here in Montreal.
He is soaking in the moment. But Brad, Matt Sydal has been on some of the biggest platforms that professional wrestling has to offer.
He has been on the biggest platform professional wrestling has to offer. Not some of, he's been there.
And Tarik, Brad, tonight has a chance to prove that he can just as easily be on that same platform. But tonight, there is no better platform than right here in Montreal and Smash Wrestling. This is just a surreal moment. Matt Sydal and Tarik. And Brad, when Smash Wrestling debuted 5 years ago, did you ever think that this would be a matchup we'd be calling?
Scott, first of all, I never thought we'd make it to Montreal, but here we are. Second of all, I never thought we'd see Matt Sydal in a Smash Wrestling ring, but here we are.
There is the bell. This matchup officially underway. Sydal, Tarik, let's do it.
Who do you give the edge to here, Scott?
I mean, it all depends, Brad, on who is able to control the pace. Tarik is going to want to look to slow Matt Sydal down. He's going to want to look to keep him grounded. Matt Sydal obviously going to look to take to the air as often as he possibly can. I mean, like I said, Brad, at the start, it's a clash of styles here, and whoever's able to control the pace early, that's who I give the edge to.
But at the same time, Scott, Tarik, no stranger to being a high flyer himself.
Well, and that's it, Brad. Tarik is used to being the quicker of the opponents in all of his matchups, but here tonight, he's definitely not. He does have the power advantage, though. There's the striking advantage. He has the ground game advantage.
But as soon as this thing quickens pace and Matt Sydal takes to the air, that advantage is gone.
Tarik needs to see to it that just straight up, Brent, doesn't happen.
Easier said than done, Scott.
Well, they start the match. The advantage to Tarik here is they both start the match with their feet on the ground.
You're right. Both guys here in the feeling out process, trying to get a...
Well, and that's exactly it, Brent. They're both trying to set the tone of this matchup. They're trying to set the pace here. An exchange here between these two men. As Sydal looking to rip that arm right out of the socket of Tarik. That'll take some striking ability away.
See Tarik immediately yelling to get Matt Sydal off him. Just high five Tarik, and that's going to piss him off.
Nice arm drag takedown there by Matt Sydal, and Sydal going to work once again on the left arm of Tarik. Just fluid motion there from Sydal. And again, focusing his attention on the left arm of Tarik. Brad, interestingly enough, this is the exact opposite game plan that I thought Sydal would be coming into this matchup with.
I think he's surprising a lot of people. I think Tarik may have been scouting for that high-flying Matt Sydal. And I think Matt Sydal right now trying to catch Tarik off guard by playing his game, trying to toy with him a little bit, if you will.
And Tarik now with a nice reversal. Back and forth as Sydal picks up the pace here. Excellent display of athleticism there from the debuting Sydal, and Sydal now into a cover here. Is it enough? And no, Tarik able to get the shoulder up and kick out. Stare down here. Now let's, right, if we're keeping score, round one's got to go to Matt Sydal.
We'll give him an extra point because the crowd's on his side.
A test of strength here, perhaps, and Tarik wanting no part of it with a kick right to the gut there of Matt Sydal.
Oh, but Sydal! What a kick.
And Tarik is not the guy you want to exchange strikes with, though, Brett.
No, as soon as you start trading strikes with Tarik, you start digging your own grave.
Shoulder charge right into the corner, and it just folding Sydal like a cheap suit into the turnbuckles.
Yeah, you know all about cheap suits, don't you, Scott?
I do.
Now Tarik stomping the chest of Matt Sydal, trying to knock the wind out of him, trying to cave the chest in.
Another shoulder charge there into the corner. The one thing about Matt Sydal is that no matter what, nice elbow there, right to the face there, the jaw.
Oh my God, out of nowhere!
Launching Tarik into the corner. The one thing, Brad, I was going to say about Matt.
Oh my God, he killed him. A straight knee to the face of Tarik.
Cover here from Sydal and a kick out from Tarik. As this matchup is going to continue. Brad Sydal, anywhere he goes, tends to be the main event. And he's earned that right. But Brad, here in Smash Wrestling, Tarik, let's face it, he's a self-made main event, this guy.
He certainly is, Scott. This guy's built himself from the ground up. Oh!
He's a man that a few years back, Brad, was actually fired from the company. Weaseled his way back in with Fourth Gun, and from there, let's face it, he's strapped a rocket to his back and taken off.
If you haven't seen the Fourth Gun story, Scott, if the fans haven't seen it, I mean, what are you waiting for? Smash on Demand. It's all there, everything ever.
Oh man, is Tarik still taking the fight to Matt Sydal here tonight in Montreal. Face first on the top turnbuckle goes Sydal.
And a headbutt by Tarik.
Good, my goodness. Ducks the clothesline, there does Sydal, and Sydal a tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
And Sydal trying to get the crowd back into it, trying to get the crowd on his side. Sweeps him down. Look for that gorgeous backstanding moonsault.
Are you kidding me? Into the cover here, Sydal, and a kick out there from Tarik. That's incredible athleticism, Brad.
You're not joking.
That's the thing about Sydal. He's a guy, again, you gotta be here live to experience what these men are capable of doing here.
Sydal's working a really, really interesting style here tonight, Scott. He's tying up Tarik any way he can. And
Look at this!
As soon as Tarik's able to escape from these holds.
The human body is not made to be contorted this way, Brad. This is completely involuntary yoga here on Tarik.
And as soon as Tarik's able to get out of these holds, that's when Sydal strikes with a flash of offense. He's really wearing Tarik down.
Man, Tarik trying to figure out which way is up here.
Oh!
That'll put your leg in knots.
That'll take your leg out of knots.
So a stomp there right to the chest. And it's Brad again. Sydal is just completely changed the pace from what I was expecting here.
Absolutely. If you're Matt Sydal.
Oh my God!
I mean, if your plan was to catch Tarik off guard, it's worked. But I mean, Brad, boot to the face can't fix.
Brad, the shots that knock you out are the ones you don't see coming, and Sydal did not see that boot to the face coming.
Oh my God! Just exchanging chops in the crowd. Face first off the mat, and Tarik's starting to lose his cool here, Scott. Tarik's got to keep his head on the game.
Tarik into the cover here. Well, a 1 count though, as Sydal able to just roll out of the pinning combination there.
Kick right to the face by Tarik.
And Tarik just admonishing Sydal in the corner, saying, "You can't beat me," and then punching him right in the face, adding insult to injury, or injury to insult.
Injury to insult for sure there, Scott. And now choking him on the ropes. Sydal, you can see, trying to...
Hang on, what's Tarik thinking here? And again, trying to choke Sydal on that middle rope. Taking full advantage of that 5 count.
Tarik with a handful of hair here.
And Tarik
stacking them up.
Brad, that boot to the face is a turning point in this matchup.
Well, I mean, I'll kick you in the face, and then we'll see if you can keep wrestling.
You can't get your leg up that high, Brad.
You can't wrestle to begin with.
Oh, man, what an elbow right to the back of the head there, Sydal.
Turned inside out. That rope-hung elbow has become a staple of Tarik's offense.
Sydal in a bad way here. wounded from the striking ability of Tarik. Roll over there, Tarik into the cover. Only a 2 count though. And Sydal gets the shoulder up, but these guys are going to war. At some point, Brad, both these guys got to start thinking about living to fight another day.
I mean, you're right. I mean, there's only so many chances you get to wrestle here, Scott, and you want to make that first impression here in Montreal, but I mean, there's going to be other matches.
Well, but Brad, if you're Tarik, who knows when an opportunity against some of the caliber of Matt Sydal will ever come his way again. He wants to take full advantage of that. And if you're Matt Sydal, you only have one chance to make a first impression.
Tarik, the 1 foot
daisical cover. This crowd here in Montreal, not a fan of Tarik, Brett, to say the least.
I mean, Tarik doesn't really endear himself to people very much.
I mean, he's indifferent of this crowd. He's indifferent of any crowd.
Maybe that's the best way to be.
Kind of blocks them out, gets tunnel vision on his opponents. This is...
Oh!
Tarik is taking the fight to Matt Sydal here tonight.
Now this is getting ugly. Matt Sydal was in a rough spot here, Scott.
And Tarik showing that he's not impressed with Matt Sydal. He's not afraid of Matt Sydal. He's not intimidated by the pedigree or the resume of Matt Sydal.
And now,
a lot of times, Brad, when
Sydal counters.
When you're someone the caliber of Matt Sydal and you've been to where you've been in this business, a lot of times you get in your opponent's head and you've won a lot of matches before the bell even rings.
What a spinning heel kick by Matt Sydal!
Right on the money as Tarik goes down, but Brett, I was going to say that Tarik is not intimidated in the slightest.
You can't be, Scott. If you're intimidated against a man like Matt Sydal, I mean, you have every right to be intimidated, but if you are intimidated, you're going in there basically saying, I'm ready to lose.
And Tarik never going to save that. And a
springboard into Geary.
Right to the face. Into the cover. Is it enough to put Sydal away? No, Matt Sydal able to get the shoulder up. This is insane action here.
You're telling me. Someone's got to give in this match, though, Scott. And there has to be a winner.
This is a main event by every definition of the words. Oh, roll up here. Roll up here by Sydal, and Tarik able to get the shoulder up. Sydal ducks the clothesline, and another unique cover here by Sydal, and again Tarik somehow able to kick out of that.
Head kick, nobody hopes. Spinning back kick!
Wow, right on the temple. Sydal into the cover. Is this enough? No. And again, Tarik gets the shoulder up.
Matt Sydal's hitting him with everything he's got.
But he's also been hit with a lot in this matchup as well, Brad.
That's also true.
Sydal, hang on a second. He set Tarik up in the center of the ring, and Sydal going all the way up top. Are we going to see it, Brad?
Not yet.
Oh, what a chop there from Tarik. It's Tarik. He's going to meet Sydal up on the top rope. This is not where you want to be if you're Matt Sydal.
This is a dangerous spot to be if you're anyone.
Well, and Matt Sydal usually comfortable on that top rope.
Not with Tarik up there. Oh!
What a thunderous chop that was. You heard the thud from here, Brad.
And Sydal.
Oh! Tarik sizing him up. Backpack stunner!
That's it. Tarik's gonna take this one, steal it from Matt Sydal.
And Sydal gets the shoulder up. What's it gonna take here? Something's gotta give eventually.
There's gotta be a winner in this match, and these guys are hitting each other with everything they've got in the tank, everything in the arsenal.
Brad, give Matt Sydal credit. The man can take a punch.
That punch would have knocked a normal human out.
Tarik has tested his jaw repeatedly in this contest.
Looks like he's gonna do it one more time.
Oh, Sydal had it scouted.
Oh!
Didn't have that one.
Back knee to the face by Tarik. Oh! An axe kick and a knee to the face. Matt Sydal.
Sydal going up top. Tarik is in position, and now Sydal measuring it up. Shooting star press.
Nailed it.
Into the cover. 2, and that is it. Matt Sydal successful in a Smash Wrestling debut. What a contest that was.
Winner of tonight's main event, he is reborn Matt Sydal.
What an incredible night. What an incredible match. Matt Sydal making an incredible debut.
Sydal, a man whose legend preceded him on his way, and he has lived up to the hype and then some. An incredible performance by both men, Brent. But on this night, it was Matt Sydal able to pick up the 1, 2, 3.
These guys absolutely hungry. They were supposed to take on the SSB last year. Tonight they're going to get that opportunity at Redemption to make a name for themselves here in Smash Wrestling. What would it do for them if they're able to upset the SSB?
Oh, we'll put them into the finals of the Fatal 8 Tag Team Tournament, which gets them one step closer to that #1 contender spot to the Smash Wrestling Tag Team titles.
And their opponents, the team of Evil Uno and Stu Grayson, the SSB.
But standing in their way is Evil Uno and Stu Grayson, a very different looking SSB to what we saw last year in the tournament, Brad.
Well, the SSB have gone through some sort of identity crisis in the past year. They've become evil, they've become twisted, they've become sadistic. And I mean, it has to do a lot with, in my opinion, the Beast King.
Well, of course
I don't
it
know
does.
what the alignment is, but there's something going on there, and it has changed everything we know about the SSB.
The SSB played a big hand in helping the Beast King FTM become the new Smash Wrestling champion. And, well, Brad, let's face it, they were a big reason why Tyson Dukes is suspended from this tournament. We have no idea. They have put this entire tournament into disarray because we don't know who that 8th team is now with the suspension of Tyson Dukes.
Well, they've turned the thing upside down. I mean, we had 8 teams, now we have 7.
It's called the Fateful 8 tournament. I'm assuming we have to have an 8th team. Does that mean, does Brent Banks get a new partner? Is Brent Banks out of the tournament? We have more questions than answers about what's going on with the first round. But right here, right now, this tournament is getting off in a big way here. It looks like Stu Grace is going to kick things off for the SSB. Vaughn Vertigo for Fight or Flight. There's the bell. And the 2018 Fateful 8 Tag Team Tournament now officially underway.
Oh, this thing's going to be good. If you're Fight or Flight, everything's on the line here, Scott. You have absolutely... hang on a sec.
Oh! Evil Uno with a distraction, ripping Gabriel Fuerza off the ring
Where the hell
apron.
did he come from?
I think he came from under the ring, but now Grayson stomping away on Vertigo.
And that's exactly the new attitude that we've seen out of the SSB.
Well, and Brad, we talked about earlier on their way to the ring how Fight or Flight was supposed to be in this tournament last year.
As now the SSB with a handful of hair, right to the back.
We talked about how they were supposed to be in this tournament last year, Brad, and of course the injury to Gabriel Fuerza, but how must Von Vertigo feel? He was healthy. He was still ready to go in the tournament, but due to the fact he had no partner, wasn't able to enter the tournament. So he must be seething and chomping at the bit in this matchup here.
Well, he's absolutely got to be inspired, fired up, everything about it. I mean, you're right, he was healthy.
Oh, hang on!
Oh my God!
Fuerza launching his partner into a hurricanrana there. That was beautiful. And now Fight or Flight is picking up the pace here, Brent.
A kick combination by Fight or Flight. Oh, hang on. That's a classic SSB tag team move.
But that is the old SSB.
That might have, that might be a death wish.
Oh, up and over. Out goes Grayson and Uno. And now we're about to see why these guys are called Fight or Flight, Brent. They brought the fight, now they're gonna bring the flight.
Stereo suicide dives.
Oh!
Oh no!
They got blocked by both members of the SSB, and just like that, this tide of this matchup has changed.
Von Vertigo kneed in the face, he went crashing into the apron. And Gabriel Fuerza backdropped onto the apron. Oh my goodness. This is uncomfortable now.
Well, and this is exactly the way the SSB likes things to go in their direction. They like the fact that their opponents feel uncomfortable. Brad, I think they like the fact that you and I feel uncomfortable when they're in the ring there. They're not just in it to win matches anymore. They're here to hurt people, and they seem to enjoy doing it.
Oh!
It's all about inflicting as much pain and damage as possible.
Well, that is the MO of this new SSB, for lack of a better term. I mean, usually new and improved goes together. I mean, these guys are just new and nasty.
Well, and Fight or Flight has been out of Smash Wrestling for so long because of that injury to Fuerza, and by the looks of this matchup now, is that they were better off.
Oh!
That sounded like he just chopped through the chest of Von Vertigo.
Well, Von Vertigo,
just these ruthless punches raining down the face of Vertigo.
He's not an overly huge guy. I mean, those chops will... Oh.
They'll mess you up.
Yeah.
And now, hang on, what is Stu Grayson doing here?
Oh! Oh my goodness.
Throat first into the middle rope goes Vertigo, and this thing might be over.
Scott, not only that, throat first, yes, but then right after, the knees. He comes crashing down onto the knees, and that's gonna hurt your kidneys, that's gonna hurt your back, your spine.
And you can see the frustration of Fuerza as he can do nothing but watch as his partner's being decimated here by the SSB. And again, smart move by Grayson, moving Vertigo back into the SSB corner, far away from his partner. And there's Uno, once again taking Fuerza off the apron.
Oh, big splash into the corner.
This is Tag Team Wrestling 101. And Brad, of all the teams that are in this tournament, the SSB have been teaming together the longest. Does that give them a leg up?
I think it does. It definitely gives them some sort of advantage. Definitely in the familiarity department. I mean, you travel the road with these guys, you basically become brothers. And I mean, the SSB, they've been doing it for longer. They know each other so well. That being said, there's more footage to scout on them. When you look at a team like Killscreen, I mean, there's not a lot of footage of Killscreen as a team.
As Uno just nearly takes Vertigo's head off and recover here in a kick out.
And there's not a lot of footage of Killscreen as a team. They've only been teaming, I mean, I think they've only had a few matches together. We know that they're not on the same page mentally. Does that give them a leg up due to the unstable nature of the team?
Oh, the fact that they're not on the same page, I don't see how that would give them a leg up, but I do get your point, though, Brad, that the newer tag teams tend to actually, in this tournament, it seems to be to their advantage. Look at the first Fateful 8 Tag Team Tournament.
Look at the second.
The Well-Oiled Machines won the first ever Tag Team Tournament.
The second one, Kevin Bennett did it by himself with Frankie TM as his,
as his partner. Well, and that's it. Those are both teams that have been teaming together for very little time in that match. So, Brad, maybe, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe there's something to that point. Vertigo now reaching fingertips away from his partner, trying to get Fuerza into this match, but there's a blind tag made there by Uno, but Vertigo had it scouted. I don't even know if he hit him on purpose or not. And he makes the tag! Gabriel Fuerza, now the legal man.
Oh! A spin kick by Fuerza.
And the pace is picking up once again in this matchup. Hang on!
A Dragon Rana by Fuerza, head of steam. Whoa!
Oh, a little bit of a 619 action there.
It's a 416, Scott. Slingshot facebuster. Fuerza's in like a house of fire.
But he allowed Uno to make the tag there, Brad. I don't think Fuerza noticed that.
Yeah, Fuerza just a step off from preventing that tag to happen. Blind tag by Vertigo.
Sunset flip attempt here. I don't think Grayson knows the tag was made.
I don't think Grayson cares.
Oh, hang on a second here.
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Are you kidding me?
Fight or flight!
This is
They're
it!
gonna steal this one!
How the hell did Stu Grayson kick out of that, Brad? He got spiked head first into the mat, and he has no idea where he is even.
Unbelievable tag team offense by Fight or Flight, proving why they're one of the most electrifying tag teams in the business. Tag made. Here comes Fuerza.
That was probably the most fluid DDT I've ever witnessed.
Could be looking for the double stomp on Prettier.
Tag made here as Evil Uno back in there.
And Uno, oh, just an overhand right, taking out Von Vertigo.
And Uno, this is what Uno was so good at, and the dynamic that he has in this SSB tag team. He's so good at slowing the pace right back down.
And that's
the SSB is very much like a starting pitcher who can mix up fastballs and curveballs. Someone who can change the pace, catch your opponents off guard. That's exactly what the SSB is all about.
Evil Uno slows this thing down to make it favorable to him. He doesn't care who he's wrestling. If he works a slower style, then he generally has the advantage.
Well, a kick right to the back of the head there of Uno. And here comes Fuerza again. Oh! With some unique offense there from Fighter. Vertigo! Cover! 2, is it enough? It's not. Evil Uno gets the shoulder up, and that's the second time in this match that Fight or Flight has been able to catch the SSB off guard and nearly steal a victory here, Brad.
Fight or Flight, they might have the SSB's number here, Scott. It's been two real close. Oh no!
But Brad, let's not forget, this matchup here is only step 1 of the process. The winner of this goes into a fatal 4-way tag team finals. And in that matchup, all bets are off, but this match here, you really have to get your ticket to the dance. I think, did he just break the nose of Vertigo? And again,
Vertigo's nose might be broken.
This is another thing that the SSB does, Brett. They like to bully around the officials, knowing they won't get disqualified because they intimidate half the officials here in Smash Wrestling. Oh my God, what a knee.
Knee right to the face of Fuerza. And then a knee right to the face of Von Vertigo.
And you saw the way Evil Uno was holding the arms back. Vertigo had no way to protect himself. And now the SSB.
If they hit this, it's over.
Oh, but Fuerza able to
hang on. Cover!
Oh, and Uno gets the shoulder up. Fuerza came to the save of his partner, and once again, they almost stole this thing.
Well, Fight or Flight right now seems to have the SSB's number.
These guys are having the match of their lives here tonight, Brad, and they need it.
Big time super kick.
Mexican backpack.
Looking for the Vonton bomb.
Oh! Absolutely beautiful. Vertigo into the cover, 2, and Grayson dragging the official out of the ring.
And Von Vertigo can't believe it, yelling at the referee.
Look
Here comes
out!
Vertigo! To the floor goes Von Vertigo.
Soaring through the sky is Vertigo as he takes out Grayson.
Fuerza now stalking Evil Uno.
Oh, looking for that. Oh! And a blade low blow, but the official is on the outside trying to take care of that carnage. Didn't see it. And oh no, Grayson.
Oh!
Banebreaker onto the ring apron.
Tag made. And now the SSB.
If they hit this punt kick pile driver. Oh, there's a punt. Oh my God, what a pile driver.
It's got to be academic here, Scott.
The SSB advancing to the finals.
Here's this contest. Advancing to the fatal 4-way final, the SSB.
Well, Brad, last week in our main event between Tyson Dukes and Jay Freddy, you said it was your pick for the Smash Wrestling match of the year. I think we might have a contender already, though.
This might you're right, this might be the most entertaining match we've ever seen, and it hasn't even started.
From Montreal, Quebec, weighing 185 pounds, Speedball Mike Bailey.
Well, Brad, the theme of the night here tonight, all night long, has been a clash of styles. We saw Carter Mason go one-on-one with Jordan Grace. We saw that unbelievable triple threat tag team match, and now we're getting Speedball versus Brian Cage.
I'm at a loss for words, Scott.
Well, you're going to have to find them quick, Brad, because that's what we're getting paid for. Look at the size of this man, Brad.
Scott, if you and I got into one body, we wouldn't be that big.
No. He's wearing a shirt like that because that's the only way it fits.
Yeah, he has to cut the arms that big.
And this is, I mean, Brad, you and I have seen, and fans, if you're watching us on the Fight Network now, we've seen Brian Cage on TV before, but I gotta say, seeing him here live and in person, he's a beast.
He's even more insane. Holy.
He is built like a truck. And look, Speedball is not a small guy, and he is dwarfed by the size of Brian Cage.
Scott, have you ever seen the movie Pain and Gain?
Yes.
Brian Cage is bigger than The Rock in that movie.
There's the bellless match officially underway. Bailey versus Cage in the debut of Brian Cage here in Smash Wrestling. But Brad, as we said, Mike Bailey has been in the ring with Bobby Lashley here in Smash Wrestling, and Bobby Lashley's a beast himself.
No kidding.
And Mike Bailey's eventually you got to think he's going to want to stop coming to Smash Wrestling if these are the matches we give him every time.
Well, Mike Bailey, one of the hottest commodities in pro wrestling right now.
Always up to the task. Looking for a kick early, and Brian Cage just sidesteps it.
He's huge, Scott.
Yes. He's a mountain of a man.
Oh, that hurts, though.
Well, he shrugged it off pretty quick. Brad, you and I could do push-ups.
No, we can't.
I was going to say, we could do nothing but push-ups for the next 30 years. We wouldn't look like Brian Cage. We could at least do push-up, singular.
I don't think so.
Probably not. As Speedball, this is what he has to do. This is, yeah, the side headlock, it was a mistake. He's got to try to take out the legs here of Brian Cage.
Oh.
My God.
He's just so big.
He might as well have gone and headbutted the wall.
I wouldn't recommend that.
That's pretty much what he just did.
The wall, it may as well headbutt the whole damn building.
And this is, he's got to rethink the strategy here, Brad. Brian Cage, you pretty much stand here and let him do this all day.
That's a damn good strategy.
And now he's encouraging Bailey to continue. Exert more energy.
Here comes Speedball.
Drop down there. And
whoa.
The agility of Brian Cage. Good Lord. And Bailey gets back to his feet.
Whoa! This is insane.
Well, Bailey's going for that knockout shot, and I can't blame him.
This is insane.
And this is, Mike Bailey is not backing down an inch. You saw Brian Cage say bricks don't hit back.
He's talking to you.
He's referring to the martial arts background, of course, of Speedball Bailey. Now a test of strength, that is not wise.
No, that's a mistake. I can tell you right away Brian Cage is stronger. That's not a knock at Mike Bailey.
But Bailey now showing off the speed once again. And is he trying to Irish whip him now?
Oh no. Whoa.
And Mike Bailey, give him credit. He is firing all cylinders here tonight, up for the test. But Brian Cage caught him, and now Bailey's in trouble. Are you kidding me?
That landing was not nice.
I threw a bag of garbage out like that once, and I threw my back out.
You gotta talk about how you're throwing your garbage out later. Whoa!
I'm too short to reach the top of the dumpster. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, a kick right on the jaw. And Brad, a side advantage means nothing when you're horizontal, and that's exactly what Bailey's trying to do. But Cage lands outside the ring. Everybody's getting the hell out of the way.
Do you blame him?
Because they know what Speedball Bailey's all about, but so does Cage as he catches Bailey.
Uh-oh. What the hell's Bailey thinking? Oh, my God!
Oh, and Cage caught him? Bailey ducks that clothesline. Here comes Speedball with a head of steam here. Oh, my God!
Ah! He caught him like a suplex!
That is scary strength there from the machine, Brian Cage. And now soaking in the moment.
That wasn't. How? Oh my God, why?
As he just delivers a chop right to the heart of Bailey.
Bailey rolled back into the ring. Here comes Cage.
Oh my God. I could crack a rib.
Hey, you crack all your ribs.
And now just delivering that boulder of a shoulder into the midsection of Bailey. Oh my goodness!
Ah!
As Bailey, is he awake?
I mean, he's moving.
How?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. Muscle twitches, maybe? Oh, no.
And just getting some reps in with a human body. That is a grown man. That is an adult human being.
What can he do?
And a standing moonsault into a cover and a kick out there from Bailey at 1.
What can this man do?
He's inhuman. And now,
This is insane.
Brian Cage, if he squeezes hard enough, can pop the head right off the body of Mike Bailey.
Don't encourage him.
And Bailey is still fighting back though, Brad.
Oh, no.
Well, you know what, Brad? Brian Cage is doing a good job of trying to act like those shots from Bailey don't faze him, but Trust me, fans, they do.
I'm not convinced. Oh.
Bailey felt that one. The referee just asked Bailey if he's okay.
No.
He's not okay.
The answer is no. Oh!
A boot to the face there from Bailey. Ducks the clothesline. Oh, and another shot! And Cage is still on his feet. What's it going to take for Bailey here? But those strikes, he's sticking with it.
An axe kick.
Drops Cage to his knees. Missed with that buzzsaw kick and misses with another one. Oh!
Third time's the charm for Mike Bailey.
A stalling shot to the skull. And now Bailey. Oh, looking for that. Double knees. Cage gets out of the ring, though. Had that move scouted.
Oh!
And just throwing caution to the wind was Bailey taking out Cage.
This is unbelievable, Scott. Can we get another look at that?
The agility of Speedball is amazing.
Speedball up to the top rope. What the hell's he thinking now?
Your guess is good as mine here. Well, whatever it was, it didn't work because he got caught. And he landed on his feet. Oh, man. Knee there from Cage. Brian Cage now sizing up Speedball. But Speedball gets the foot up in a big way, stunning the big man.
Bailey.
To the second rope, and Cage go. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, uh-oh.
Traps his head.
Oh, my God!
Oh, no.
Super kick to the face. Electric chair. And just drops him like a pancake. Cover here from Cage. What?
Somehow Mike Bailey lives to fight another day, and this match is going to continue. How the hell do you kick out from an electric chair drop?
Brad, Mike Bailey lives. It's still up for debate if he's going to fight another day. And it's almost like Brian Cage is being fueled by fans cheering for Speedball.
I mean, take the energy any way you can.
As he just stacks Bailey up on his shoulders again. Oh, just plants him.
F5 center of the ring, that's got to do it. What?
And again, this is, enough's enough. Bailey gets the shoulder up again, but he's just prolonging the inevitable here, Brad.
And no kidding.
And now Brian Cage just conducting the fans.
Half the crowd says you can't beat him. The other half says yes, he can. I don't know what I subscribe to.
Well, it's almost as if this is on the fans.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Bailey's got to fight out of this.
A gory special.
Whoa! Cover! 2! Ow, and Cage kicks out. He almost got caught there, Brad.
So close.
Whoa!
Oh, that one hurt. And for the first time in this match, those ones are stinging Brian Cage, and he's unable to hide it.
Well, and that's what I mean. The ones earlier, like I said, he was putting up a good show, but trust me, they're wearing him down. There's a kick right there, right to the jaw, and another one to the head. Oh, my God!
How do you not love professional wrestling after seeing something like this? I don't know.
Brett, that's like getting hit in the face with a log.
That's like taking a baseball bat across the face.
No, a baseball bat would hurt less.
This isn't even the main event.
Brian Cage's arm is bigger than the head of Mike Bailey.
Brian Cage's arms are bigger than my legs. Figure that one out.
You have chicken legs.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh, and that just
that
just made him mad. Oh, but Bailey, give him credit. stays on his feet. And now they're just going to exchange shots.
I don't know if getting in a strike off with Brian Cage is wise, unless you're going to kick if you're Mike Bailey.
Well, Bailey, one of the hardest strikers in the business. Oh, man, just planting a leg. And now Cage. This is back and forth. Oh. And Cage just using his size to his advantage here.
Oh, no.
As now they're just fighting for position here. Oh, my
God, how?
He just threw him in from his head. He just threw him from his skull.
How? No.
And now, oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Fans, if you want to see a display of strength, there's a deadlift, and there's a superplex. Cover from Cage, and that is still not enough, Brad.
How the hell is Mike Bailey kicking out in this contest? Something's got to give at some point.
As long as there is breath in the body of Mike Bailey, he still has a shot. And this crowd is firmly into this matchup. Oh my God!
Oh God. Oh, the
double knees right to the midsection.
And that one hurt Cage.
Oh, that hurt him a lot. That drove all the wind out of the lungs there.
That one hurt Cage, and Bailey's feeling it.
Oh my God! Oh God! That's gotta be it! Bailey's gonna do it! Bailey's gonna do it, Brad! No, he's not!
And not even that was enough to break the machine, Scott.
Oh! And is this enough? No!
How is this still happening? Mike Bailey. Ah, what was that?
He is unloading here, cover, and again, Cage kicks out at one.
Are you kidding me?
Bailey is throwing everything he has at Brian Cage, and now he is unloading, uncorking those kicks.
What does Speedball have left? What does Cage have left?
David looking to slay Goliath right here, Brad. Nobody home. And Cage just picks him up like he's, no, oh God!
Screwdriver!
Cover from Cage, and that's it.
What a matchup.
And Brad, this entire building is on its feet.
That one was one for the ages, Scott.
We still have the Smash Wrestling Championship on the line tonight.
If that match doesn't make you love pro wrestling, then I have no idea what will.